Go and turn it down a little bit. Lena, go turn it down a little bit. Okay. Welcome to This Day Our Future. I'm Herb Jean Carroll. We'll be acknowledging and encouraging. And remember, our children are our future. Again, our children are our future. We have a guest today, but before we go to the guest gala, what are we going to do?
Hello, Mr. Herb. Today we have some shout-outs to some people in the community doing good. Our shout-outs for this week include the Simply Amazing Boutique, the Infinite Mushroom Comic and Game Shop, the Cafe Paradiso and Social Club, Coalition for the Hungry, American Space Museum and Walk of Fame, and the North Brevard Art League. And a special shout-out to Miss Julie at the 42E Old Titusville Mall at Corrine's Closet.
Almost forgot about that, huh? We didn't forget about you, Julie. Didn't you have a new one on there, I think? Also? Shout out? Well, yeah, different shout out there I wasn't familiar with. I mean, several of them we've already shouted to before, which is okay with us, but just another day. Anyway, we're going to go further. I got to say this here right quick, like before we go in there further. The Final Four is over with. And Skylar better be nice today. She said, I'm bringing the most than 90% sports. But anyway, the UCLA won the Final Four women's. And then we did the baseball going on in the Little League. It's going on. And of course, basketball is coming to an end. But I'm just going to keep it down right now. We're going to go and move. Go into our guest here. Our guest today is, well, actually, no, before we go to the guest, we're going to have Lena, we're going to Lena to come on. Let Lena come. We're going to give some observances regarding what's going on throughout the world.
Thanks, Herb. Appreciate it.
Welcome to Lena.
Hey, Skylar. Thank you so much.
Serious mode.
So it's a pretty exciting month. We are observing a couple things around the world today. And a couple of those things is Diversity Month, Earth Month, Global Health Awareness Month. And Global Health Awareness Month, April features World Autism Awareness Day on April 2nd, World Health Day, April 2nd as well, World Parkinson's Day, April 11th, and World Malaria Day, April 25th. Pretty interesting days, I guess.
Okay. Do you mention the diversity month? Diversity of
Yes, that's the next one actually. We're also celebrating this month Diversity Month, which is recognizing and honoring diverse cultures, backgrounds, and traditions. And I was just curious where all of us are from in the show today. I'm even curious about our guest whenever she comes on, but that's what we're doing for Diversity Month. And we're also doing Earth Month this week, which Earth Day this month, which Earth Day this month is April 22nd. It's a major focus on environmental protection, sustainability practices, and land climate action.
Okay.
Thank you.
I was talking to a guy a couple weeks ago. He commented to me regarding the program. He said he'd been watching a lot of them, and he began to talk about it. So I said, "Oh, you really been watching them?" He said, "Yeah, I've been watching. I'm watching." And so by him saying that, I really wasn't. I mean, you're aware of what we're doing here, but the way he talked about it, it makes a difference. So you'd be surprised. So anyway, so you viewers who are viewing us, and a couple I know specifically, continue to let me know what's going on. You can give me a call here and there, and I appreciate that thought process. Because as Scholar said last week, I think next month we 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary.
Nice.
And so I just have to thank God and thank Scholar and Julie and initial Lena here for sticking with
Thank you.
the thought process. Yeah, I said what happens is that as we continue to go, we will grow, and people will get the message as well as the blessing will flow. And that's the thought process behind everything. Okay, so that's great. We're going to go into the guest here, though. Our guest here today is Miss Janice Corinthus,
There you go.
and I will tell you a lot about Miss Corinthus, but I'm going to let her come and talk a little bit about herself.
Don't forget your pen.
Now,
Hi, welcome to our show.
I met Miss Corinthus
Yes, sir.
in a spot where
You can scoot your chair in.
I met her in a place where I met many people before, and what we're going to be doing also is acknowledging people who are doing good. Anybody know me? Know that I'm Ephesians 2:10, man. They say we are the workmanship of Christ, created to do good work, and that's how I met her doing it. I saw her just continuously working on this organization, just working. So I had to get to know a little bit more about her. And of course, I asked her to come on the program.
Yes, you did a while ago.
So she finally said yes. Finally said yes. But yeah, she continued to working and working and working. And I mean, she's doing it without, how many dollars you get?
Me personally, none.
That's what I'm talking about. She did get it, not any dollars, but when other members of the organization were not working, and I know they all have their own schedules, because we all certain people here, but she was always there doing this work, like all the time.
And you helped me a couple times.
Well, yeah, but not much more though. Couple of legs. Yeah. That's I know she was doing all the work. She's like asking me to help her. But yeah, she done a lot of work here, and we all can work. And when we say work, we're talking about serving. And when we're created basically to serve one another. And so that's what we're going to call this here. We're going to it's going to be serving, volunteering, and specifically what we're doing good. And again, like I said earlier, we are the workmanship of Christ, can do good work. So I had to have her come on. And of course, I learned more things about her. And I'm going to tell us a little about yourself.
I help at the library. I'm a member of the Friends of the Titusville Library, which helps the whole library. We have book sales. That's when we got help from him. The money from that goes to help the library, things that taxes don't pay for, students or youth activities, senior activities. I work at a food pantry. Can I go into that?
Go right ahead.
United North Brevard Charities. Been helping there 10 years plus.
10 years?
Yeah.
Wow. I
Yeah.
knew that.
Some of my best friends have come from there. Helped that for a long time, and that's led to different ways. And people say, how can you do that? And I go, if I don't help somebody that needs help, I'll hear from up there.
Hallelujah.
And I have goosebumps right now because they're getting acknowledged.
That's what I'm talking about. See, I mean, when I say I saw someone doing something, yeah, I can see it, but guess what? There's a God, and God, he tried to direct your thought process, and he knew more about it than I did. All I had to do was speak to her for a minute, and she told me. I told her she didn't say yes right away, but
I was too busy.
but I know she was a person that was doing a lot of good work. That's what it's all about, and everybody can serve in some capacity. I know a few people, myself, professional people who retire. They do it all over the world. Some people go to the hospital and they volunteer. They go to the library and volunteer. Different organizations they volunteer, and it sounds like it's a common thing, but they're not doing as much as they should have. Anyway, in fact, a couple months ago, he'll be back on the program pretty soon. I had the guy from Meals on Wheels, Aging Matters, And he specifically said, don't you stop telling people that because they need more volunteers.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Mm.
They advertise, if that's the right word, with our food pantry, looking for people to help and things like that.
Yep. It's called People Helping People.
And some people need help that you wouldn't ever think of them needing help. When the restaurant closed down, I'm not going to say a name, but closed down very fast locally.
Mhm.
A lady came in and she goes, I had a job yesterday and I didn't have a job today.
Oh my God! Again, people helping people. But yeah, I had to have her on to know more about it. And things you want to talk about, you can.
Okay, thank you.
But I knew you were. Take Skylar for example. She's our future. Okay.
Yes.
And when we get it, people don't see the work we do before we come on the air. And her little motor just be running. Okay, just be running. And I thank God for her. And we need people who are willing to go out, be obedient to the voice of God, do good.
And she's getting stuff from you. That's going to take her into the future too.
We can't overpraise her right now. Now I'm doing this on the air, but I do this all the time with her. But yeah, she's our future, and I thank God for her. But yeah, it's about people helping people. That's what it's all about.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right, anything that you want to talk about before we get to our question?
Do I have any questions?
Anything that you want to tell us before we get to our question?
Been in Titusville about 11 or 12 years. I'm a mother and I'm a grandparent and a fiance, a gardener.
I forgot about something. Did you have a daycare?
Yes, I owned a daycare. I was state licensed for nine years.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
my
buy some.
God.
I'm gonna buy something for that for you guys. That would be my donation for you guys. I owned a daycare for 9
That
years.
is the second
Um,
or third time this happened. And
I'll
believe
get
me,
you
if it happened again, I'm gonna blame Skylar. Okay?
Hey,
No,
Well,
she reached up. She reached
No,
as tall as
she
she could
don't
go.
play with her. I don't play with her.
I know.
Oh, we got to get this fixed here. Go ahead.
And I had a daycare even when I was expecting, so my youngest daughter never knew she was the youngest in the family because there's always other children younger than her there.
Okay.
And did for 9 years. Got a thank you note from a parent when her child went to kindergarten. Thank you for preparing them.
Now, one thing I know about parents when it comes to taking care of their children, because I worked in the after school program for several years, and it's going to be an unusual story. I'm going to tell the story quickly. Me being the director, and being who I am as director of the after school program with kids, lady came with her kids, and she didn't know who I was, being the person I am, not Mississippi. And so after about the third week, because she had a job working at what you call a crab shack. It was in Tampa, Florida. We had the little shacks that they would roll out there. Her parents or uncle owned the crab shack. And so she would come on Friday sometime and bring me a bag of crabs. I'm like, what? After the fourth time, I told her the third time. I said, no, you can't do this. Because first of all, I don't go home and leave work. I was a single man. And so I don't go straight home to take them. So I had to call my mom. My mom said, I said, you ain't gonna believe it, but the lady just bring them to me. She said, you take care of my kids, I'm gonna, if I don't like them. But yeah, people appreciate you taking care of their children, and we don't talk about how valuable it is, we know how valuable it is. But yeah, people, it's about people helping people. And as a daycare worker, and we know every now and then we hear on the news how they have, crime going on, including now kids, and which is bothering me so bad. But it's part of life.
It is.
Part of life. So, yeah, I'm going to get to the question.
Okay.
Your thoughts, knowledge, or belief from a country, state, or local level. How do you feel about our future?
I want to be hopeful.
Okay.
I think people are realizing and having their eyes open and trying to make a difference. I believe locally people are seeing that, and nationally people are going to be making a difference. And I hope it goes as smoothly as it could. And if people get out there, if people smile at you, you're going to smile back. If you're nice to people, they'll be nice to you back. We have to help each other.
I often tell people, most of the women know, they understand it. That smile you have not just for yourself.
Yeah. During COVID, I had a mask. At the beginning of COVID, I had a mask on, and I was in a store, and I go, I'm smiling, and they go, I can tell.
Yeah. So you believe everything's gonna be okay?
I didn't say okay. I'm going to say we're going to be working on it.
It'll get better.
I'm hoping it's going to get better.
Thank you. Most everyone came on the program gave a similar answer regarding they feel it's a matter of time. So things, change will take place. But it's where it's called conflict. Conflict gonna show up. That's biblical. In the Bible they call it trouble. It's called conflict. That's gonna happen. There's gonna be health, finance, people problem. It's gonna show up. Conflict gonna show up in the world.
Yeah.
But we just gotta keep on thinking positive. As we said earlier about keep on doing good, doing our part.
Mm-hmm.
So,
If there's no conflict, it'd be too boring.
well, when you start getting old, you don't want much pain.
No.
You don't want much pain.
No.
Yeah. But anyway, I want to thank you for your answer. Again, thank you for coming on the program. As she said earlier, I had to continuously ask her to come on the program because I saw her. I'm like every time I see her, she's just doing good. She was outworking some of the other people. There's a lady named Miss Betty. What's her last name? Don't call her Miss Betty Fagan.
Oh.
No, I'm just playing with you. No, Miss Betty Fagan is also. She's still the president.
Yes.
Miss Betty Fagan is also the president of the
Friends of the
Library. In fact, she was on the program. I think she was like maybe second, third, or fourth program.
Okay.
She came on, and she was an excellent guest also. But when Miss Betty and others wasn't around, she was just always there. So working. So I had to beg her to come on the program. And I want to thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're gonna move on then. I'm gonna ask Julie to come on and give us our LC here.
Thanks, Julie.
As a guest here at this Day Our Future, a Child You Know or Life Center Academy may receive a $500 gift card or donation. Also, Titusville City Council, Public Housing Authority, School Board, County Commissioner, NAACP has monthly meetings. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie.
Thank you, Miss Julie.
Skylar, what happened then?
She knocked it out of the park.
She's not at the park. Skylar know what that means. You knocked it out of the park. But yes, LC here, we talk about it. Every state and every county. I say every state and every county has what we call our LC here. You have a public housing area, a public housing authority. You have city council.
Mm-hmm.
You have school board, as well as county commissioners meeting. I say public housing, city council, school board, and county commissioner. And so no matter where you're at, go, listen, speak, and do your part. People are always talking about this and that. If you want change,
You have to start.
you want different, you want better, well, go, do your part. It's just simple. You do your part. So I don't think you're coming to the program, but near the end, we're almost there. I always tell people that true success, I say true success comes from seeking, serving, sacrifice, and giving. Let's say, Skylar, seeking,
Serving, sacrifice, and giving.
She's been hearing that for about a year now. So she'll pop out of her mouth just like that. People helping people. This program started with the thought process of children coming on the program. We're acknowledging them, we're encouraging them, and because they're our future. Just that simple.
Oh.
We haven't had as many kids on the program as we thought it was going to be, but the adults have been showing up. And again, I want to thank you for showing up, being one of the people that show up. So we're doing well. Skylar mentioned earlier.